Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a kind of little talk through video about my extensions. So I've had tape extensions for about 4 years now. I started getting them as soon as I dyed my hair pink pretty much. I had pink hair for probably like a couple months before I actually decided I wanted to have long beautiful hair like I'd always imagined. So I asked my hairdresser to recommend kind of like the best brands to go to. What I've been using for a few years now is the website Human Hair Extensions Online. I've always found that these extensions are the best quality that work really well with my hair. I like tape extensions as opposed to clip-ins or beads and things like that, purely because it's so easy, it's so low maintenance, and every day you get to wake up with really beautiful hair. And I find because they're tapes, they don't like pull out your natural hair as much, so my natural hair is able to grow while I have extensions, which is so good for me because my hair is so thin and so bad at growing. So the hair extensions actually give my hair a bit of a break from getting like fried and damaged all the time. Also, I just love having long hair. I just feel like so much more of a girl when I have extensions in compared to when it's short, and I don't know, I just don't feel that pretty with short hair. So I'll run you guys through the whole process of getting your extensions fresh and what we do to make them look like this basically. I buy the 22-inch white blonde extensions, which I think are number 60, and they're tapes. So when it arrives, it comes in a really pretty packet and you just pull them out, and they've already got like glue strips on them. When they're fresh, it's really great glue because it's like, it really sticks in there. And then I take them to my hairdresser and she will dye my natural hair and bleach my roots if I need them bleached. And then she will also dye the extensions. So this is my natural hair. It's very short and very thin. So I do usually bleach the roots, and that does play a part in how thin my hair is, but I've always naturally had very little hair. So this is probably like the longest it's been in a while. I originally had it cut in like a bob, and so this is how much it's grown in the last few months. Only a little bit, but it's still nice to know my hair grows because it usually doesn't grow very long. It's like the same as my nails. My nails don't grow and my hair doesn't really grow. So that's kind of nice to know that it's still trucking on. The other night we took out all my extensions and we bleached my hair, my roots. We just do the roots and then put a dye over the whole of my hair. Usually the roots go a little bit darker and take more colour because it's fresh, like virgin hair. It's never been really like manipulated before and hasn't had heaps of bleach through it, whereas all of this bit here is a little bit more dry because obviously that's my actual hair that hasn't just suddenly grown from my scalp. So yeah, so the dye doesn't usually take as well to the end of your hair as it will the baby virgin hair. We'll usually dye it a couple of times just to make sure the colour is really locked in. And this is what it looks like before we put any extensions in. So sometimes this happens over a course of a few days, sometimes we do it all at once. Just depends how much my hair takes the colour. Then you just literally just take the little sticky part off of the tape, place it in a section of your hair, and then put another tape extension on top of it, and it gets like sandwiched together so that the glue then like seals around your natural hair. So you've got little sections of hair instead of those tiny little pieces that like beads and stuff have. It's a nice good chunk of your hair, so you're less likely to have it like rip out or fall out. So yeah, we do dye the extensions separately to my natural hair, and then we kind of just like blend it all together if we need to. Then she usually runs a straightener through it just to kind of make everything smooth and make sure everything looks nice and blended, and then that's really all that happens. So we just put in my extensions. I just went to the hairdresser and got them put in again. We did dye them one more time, like my natural hair, because I wanted to go a little bit more like a peachy pink instead of the kind of like pastel / hot pink that I've been doing as of lately. I really like the colour. We've kind of done a mixture of like more kind of orangey sections, more kind of pinky sections, and I really like it, so that's good. Every 5 or 6 weeks I'll go back to the hairdresser and she will re-dye my hair for me, so she'll put another colour in, and then every second time I go to the hairdresser we will actually take out the extensions. So you use like a spray that removes the glue and you separate them and take them out of your hair, brush all the gross stuff through, like all the remaining glue, and then we'll bleach my roots, dye my hair again, and then put the extensions back in with fresh pieces of tape. Between going to the hairdresser, I sometimes wash it myself, sometimes, and then I can put a little bit of pink dye through it if I feel like it's fading out a little bit, especially in these areas here of my natural hair where the colour does fade quite a lot. Even now it's a little bit more pastel than the rest of my hair, purely because those kind of areas of my hair just don't accept as much colour as the other ones. So if you guys are interested in a pink hair frequently asked questions, I'd be happy to film one of those as well. So if you have any questions about having pink hair, leave them in the comments below. And if you have any other questions about just tape extensions in general, leave them down below and I'll try and answer them in the comments. So I hope that video kind of answered a few questions about what I do to get long beautiful hair. Obviously I'm not blessed with naturally long growing hair, so extensions are my lifesaver. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and do check out Human Hair Extensions online. It's a really great website and I've always had really amazing customer service from them. I would 100% recommend this brand of extensions purely because I've never had any problems with them. The quality of them is always beautiful, and I find that my extensions don't get really ratty. I've had extensions where I've like had them for like 5 weeks and by the end of it they're just like dead. Whereas these ones I can wear, you know, have them for like 6 months before I have to replace them, which is so good and such good value for money. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye!